Hello. I have to show up before midnight. That's a rule. Ah, yes, that's right. The earrings are next. I forgot to talk about
Well met,
drops. Oh.
and good fortune to you. Choose a reward. Ah,
Well, you know, I'm
your
gonna go to
rewards
40.
are ready. Akuti can see you are out of crates.
You know what?
You can always purchase more.
Oh god.
Any
I think
crate
this is our last chance part to
men
pick stuff out of the
want
store, isn't it?
rewards. You can bring. Goodbye, my friend.
Nine hours, so yeah, if I'm gonna buy stuff, it needs to be today. I'll make a note. Interesting? Okay. Huh. Alright. That's weird. Strange. But yeah, they're doing some new kinds of endeavors now. Sigh. I do not wish the fate of cutting microwavable burritos on even my worst enemy. Oh yeah, that's right. You have a crutch, don't you?
A while back, I said I'd write Mevi about finding more of that metal we discovered in the Reformers lab. Well, she finally got back to me. Not about the metal, but about Dimike, the one Raynilla was helping escape when she, you know, died. As far as I can tell, Mevi said she's been adjusting well to her new life. Didn't say where specifically, in case the letter got intercepted. But Dimike wants to meet. She's going to be in Shadowfen, in the marshes north of Alton Coromont. No idea, but I was thinking, what if she could give us information on where we can find the Reformer? She must know something about where he's hiding, something that could help us track him down. I agreed to meet with her. Will you come with?
That sounds pretty fishy.
Then we're off to the swamps.
These meetings always end up with someone
Wonderful.
dying.
Try not to catch anything, unless it's fish. I don't know her. She was the last one Raynilla freed from the Reformer before she died. We were enslaved under the Reformer together. The way she tells it, I was like a brother to her, but I don't remember any of that. It sounds like she's settling in well to her new life. She's found her people, and I've got you.
Aww.
I could try. I just don't want to disappoint her. I lost my memories years ago. The Sharp that Dimike knew might be gone for good. His replacement isn't exactly a ray of sunshine. I don't want to hurt her more. She's been through enough. I guess our finding her in Windhelm inspired her to pick up Raynilla's work where it left off. Sounds like a lot of work for her to take on alone. Hate to see her make the same mistake Raynilla did. I am helping. We're helping. Killing the Reformer, cutting things off at the head. It's the only way I know how to help. And it'll help me sleep at night, knowing he's dead. He wrote a while back, plenty of griping, which I expected.
Did you get new clothes?
Asked if there was anything else he could do to help us, which I did not expect. Even offered to tag along. Can you believe that? No way. Our work is dangerous,
Left him
and
on
you know
red.
what he's like. He'd just get in the way, or killed, or hurt, and then we'd never hear the end of it. Better if he just settles into some cushy little life somewhere. Not that it'll stop him complaining. Before I met you, I used to pass through Stormhold every now and again. As far as cities go, it's not so bad. Before that, no idea. Could be that I hatched in Shadowfen before the Reformers' slavers took me. But who knows? Not anymore. Don't see the point. I used to make up stupid stories about where I came from just to, I don't know, entertain myself, chase off loneliness. Want to guess how many involved me being a slave? None. Not a single one. My favorite one was something about my parents not wanting to give me up to be a Shadowscale. So, we lived on the run from the Dark Brotherhood, trying to track us down and make me one of their assassins. I told you it was stupid.
He gives himself lore.
Oh, my parents begged some spinner to rewrite my destiny at the cost of our memories of each other. Explains why I woke up in
Interesting.
Valenwood, and despite everything, I became a merc anyway. The irony and continuity were very important to me at the time.
Irony and continuity.
Have I ever told the fanciful children's tale of my secret imaginary past to anyone else? Come on. And it really is like a children's tale. So, if you enjoyed it, just think about what that says about you.
Wow, okay, Sharp. I just enjoyed your lore. You don't need to get on me for it. Well, you're talking Coromont. Oh, it's a little bit further than I thought it was going to be. Doesn't matter. Oh, I missed. Well, I see crocodiles.
Kaj Kujay. And you brought your friend. Good.
I have a name, you know.
Look, when you say Kaj Kujay,
I know. You don't remember being my brother. But what if I could make you remember?
what are you talking about?
So, I've been studying Raynilla's notes and learning soul magic from my new tribe. Then Mevi told me what happened in that lab, and poof! Inspiration! All we need is a sample of Terranite calx. I've actually traced some to a Daedric ruin nearby. Sondavel felt him, right? Sharp was never properly de-attuned from the soul magic. His memories still resonate, living collectively inside Terranite calx. But I'm no longer attuned, and you've never been attuned. See? It's brilliant.
It's a special ore.
The metal Sondavel uses to experiment on his slaves. Mevi told me you and Sharp found some in one of Sondavel's abandoned laboratories.
Good memories.
When Raynilla helped Sharp escape, His bond to Tyrannite Calx is what tore his memories from him. Because, with a piece of Tyrannite Calx, we can act as a conduit for Sharp's memories. There must be something in his past that would help you track down Sondeville. He was so sure Sharp would be his forever. He told Sharp everything. Well, no. But that's why we'll test it out first. Just one memory, before his entire lifetime. Mevi said you wanted a sample of Tyrannite Calx anyway, right? Even if you don't want to do my plan, you'll find some across the water in Broken Tusk. Doing this is Sharp's choice completely. But Mevi told me about what happened to Sharp in that abandoned lair, and I wanted to try and help. Also, hello!
Hi.
It's good to see you again under much better circumstances. Sure, anything. What do you want to know? My tribal elder Nuatepa said it best. I'm a seed that's finally been allowed to grow. Sharp taught me plenty about survival. Those skills are useful. What I found with my new tribe isn't just surviving. It's actually living. The Three Waters tribe. Sondeville always said I'd be lost if I ever returned to Black Marsh. But he was wrong. There are others like me and Sharp, either hatched in slavery or with no tribes to return to. We're not lost or alone. We have each other. Well, he hatched under the sign of the thief,
Ah,
if
not the
that tells you
shadow.
anything.
Dang it.
He's sly and stubborn, and his thoughts run a lot deeper than he lets on. I knew Sharp from the moment I hatched. He named me, taught me some gel, and showed me how to fish. Small freedoms keep slaves in line better than total subjugation. But for Sharp, it was his last piece of home. His tribe of fishermen. Tugs on the end of a line, saying they were still with him. It's the only time I've ever seen him truly at peace.
Well, that makes me sad now.
Are we who we are only because of what we remember? Or are there some parts of us that can't be stolen?
This is pretty
He
deep.
doesn't seem too different from the Sharp I knew. If he's still a big baby when it comes to bad smells, he's practically the same. Mevi had all of Raynilla's notes on what the Reformer was up to. She was going to destroy them. The grief of losing Raynilla. She wasn't thinking straight. I convinced her to leave the notes with me. They're here, if you want to read them. Horrible things about Tyrannite Calx, and that deattunement can be accomplished with soul magic. I'm interested in exploring defensive or preventative applications of soul magic, if such a thing exists. I'm still learning how it all works exactly.
Yeah, it sounds pretty hardcore.
Broken Tusk is home to cultists of Molag Bal, and worse, I've heard.
Not a problem. Sit tight. We'll be back.
Visk shook salt, which means... Eater of Ghosts? I think. Oh, really? Huh. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
I get why Mevi didn't put this in her letter, but this is a big thing I've been ambushed with.
Yeah.
I didn't think I could get my memories back. I was going along fine without them. Now I'm getting a whole lifetime back in the span of an afternoon. I burned up any hope of finding my forgotten past a long time ago. I decided to move forward, and I haven't stopped since. What if the Sharp I was hates the Sharp I've become? What if Dimike is only doing this because she misses her Kaj Kujay? I guess she probably wants that as much as I do. There's other things for me to consider. Other things I'd remember, less pleasant things like the Reformer and the years and years and years under his control. I'm glad I have you to understand me. I suppose we have to give Dimike credit. She and I have lived nearly the same life, and she remembers all of it. I have to be as strong as her. I have to try. It's the only way we have of moving forward. We might have to swim a bit to get to Broken Tusk. I don't mind it, but I know swimming in crocodile-infested marsh water isn't everyone's cup of grief.
Oh, there'd be grief, alright.
Doing this is Sharp's choice completely.
Actually, it's my choice. Let's go, Sharp. Sorry. You don't have to follow me. You don't want to. Ah, he's following me. Alright, here we go. I was running for the Dominion yesterday, but it's not yesterday.
Strike now!
Okay, you just decided you didn't want to fight? Well, would you look at that? A chest and some
Craft something nice with that.
crap. Broken Tusk, huh? I don't know the last time I was here, but you know, it's
Wait.
just a Daedra group.
We need to talk.
Okay, fine. I do like talking.
I'm just going to say what's on my mind because it's been eating at me the whole trip over. I read through Raynilla's notes. If we do this, and you're my conduit, you're going to experience my past memories with me, my whole lifetime.
Yeah. I've got time.
The thought of reliving the memories I have of Sandoval already has me digging my heels in the mud. But you will have to suffer through them too. There's no one else I'd trust more with this, but you need to tell me if it's too much to ask of you. Well, I didn't know that. This friendship thing is still new to me.
It's the magic of friendship, man.
After it's done, I might need some time to process everything. You might look at me different. I might feel different. But I don't want anything to change between us, all right?
Nothing'll change. This will be my boyfriend. Aw, man. Sometimes I wish my loading screens weren't so fast.
Oh, look at that. The cultists are already dead. One less thing to worry about.
Okay. I mean, we do have Daedra. That's probably worse.
Got to be better than that to stop us.
What symbol is this? Is this Molag Bal symbol? He has a few symbols because like you know, you got like maybe the worm coal has like a banner with his face on it. But like, is this his symbol and I'm just not fully aware of it? No, his symbol is his head. His banner shows his head, so what is this? It looks like Hircine, if you ask me, because it looks like a deer or an elk rather. It looks like Hircine. So I'm like, what? Okay, I mean, I guess they just put a freaking Hircine banner here. Yeah, that's Hircine, all right. It's funny. I wasn't even looking at it as a head looking this way. I thought it was like a flame. Maybe even like lightning or something. That sounds more Dagonic, doesn't it? Or like Hircine banner is here. I guess Molag Bal cultists don't always need to hide in ruins that started as Molag Bal Daedra temples. You take what you can get.
These dead cultists serve the Prince of Domination? I'm just stunned things didn't end well for them.
You're a funny guy. I gotta keep you around. If only I could have you and Ember at the same time. Not how much traffic these places get now that they've added these like special quests in them. Okay, I might actually fail this. This was a possibility.
The metal's here. Close. It's strange. I can almost feel it.
Let's get rid of Nerizozan over here. Nice, good battle. Ah, alright.
Bragging about.
That is scary. Yeah.
Be careful with that. Let's get back to Demike.
Daedra reading books? With all those legs, you could read like 4 whole books at once. Does anyone else read books with their legs? Oh yeah, that's right, you also have hands. Yeah! Sharp, hold on, sorry. What if he's not here for the quest about him? Okay. Luckily they fixed the companion thing, so Sharp will come back. Sharp has rejoined my adventure. Well, this is his
Let's take
adventure.
a trip off the main roads.
Is this off the main road enough for you? Thumbnail, maybe.
You're back.
Yeah.
Sure we could handle ourselves. Did you miss us?
Where are you, Sharp? Sharp? He's trying to find out a way. He's trying to find a way down here. You can do it, Sharp. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. There he is.
So nice of those cultists to share with you.
Heyo.
After this, we can destroy what you found and let the pieces sink in the swamp. Let's just hope we can actually follow Raynilla's guidance on this. If Sharp's mind is a blank scroll and his memories are like ink, touching Tyrannite calcs directly would be like upending the bottle. A mess. You will act as the quill. His memories will flow through you as we transcribe what once was written.
What if I make it up? Let's go.
According to Raynilla's notes, it will be as if you are Sharp himself. I'll be channeling the magic. It won't be an easy process, which is why we're starting small. Just one memory, whatever surfaces first, to see if this even works. Are you ready?
I feel like we shouldn't be messing with this, but
Remember, it's just a test. A little starter memory. When you're ready, friend of Sharp, put your hand to the metal.
You're not backing up now, are you?
no. No. Oh boy, I'm getting memories of myself. Huh.
Try your hardest to fight it, Sharp. It will help me ferret out any weaknesses.
If I could tear you to pieces right now, you know I would.
Sharp as ever. Now,
Heyo.
feel the resonance. You should understand what I want you to do without me saying anything at all.
It's the bucket, isn't it? Let's make a deal. I bring you the bucket, and then I get to drown you in it.
I'm glaring at him. Can I hit him? Oh, I still have my staff. Nice. Wow, I am completely different. Alright. Take the bucket. Bucket. Oh,
Good. And now? Wonderful. Speak your mind,
Well,
Sharp.
I have the captions.
How does
don't
it feel? Wrapped in the tendrils at my will. Did it hurt to try and resist? Be honest with me. You know how I appreciate your candor. Nagging? How rude. I hope I don't really nag. Did you feel anything else? I need to know if subconscious desires interfere with what I'm issuing as conscious directives.
I definitely have Sharp's weeks.
I think you're strong enough that you could do that if that's what you really wanted. I haven't perfected the process. You say you want to kill me, and yet I'm still here. Dim. That's right, your sister, of course. That's who I feel. The way she missed you. She wants to make you remember, just like me. And there's another, masking your resonance from me. Who are you, I wonder? Be reasonable, Sharp. Just give me the bucket.
Defy him. My dog's still here. No, I don't wanna. I don't really feel like it. In fact, instead, I think I'm going to just have a drink. I literally can't kill you though, unfortunately. But I have to do it eventually. Oh wait, no, I don't. Actually, I have to defy him. Oh, okay. I was gonna bucket splash anyway. Okay.
Sharp, help! He's here! He's...
Oh god. Okay.
Where is she? Where did she go? She was wearing that amulet.
I felt your resonance, Sharp. Your resistance. Even with your little conduit.
Dimike, where is she?
She's safe with me. The stars aligned so I would find you again. Submit yourself to me, Sharp, and I'll let her go. I'll let all my slaves go.
What?
You are my price. Find
Tail
me.
went up in anger.
I know you can. Submit to me. I know you will.
He said he felt my resistance. As soon as I saw him, I tried to resist, and it called him right to us. And now, he has Dimike. She was safe and free, and she just wanted to help us. It's all my fault. We have to go after her. But that's exactly what he wants.
How would I just do it?
He knows I can find him, because it's what I'm best at. If we want to save her, we're playing right into his hands. We have to save Dimike. We have to find the Reformer, and we can't let him know we're coming. I need time to plan how we're going to do that. But when the day comes, be ready. I'm going to need your help.
Yeah, I don't really think we should wait. It's like a personal nature you can just put in your home for everyone to see.
When we first met, Dimike, she said I'd made a promise I would come back and rescue her from the Reformer. I am going to make good on that promise. I just need time.
I really want to kill that guy. But I want to kill him with a bucket. I need to give him another skill. Let's go for... Blech. Well, it was an ability that was like he moves out of the AoE, because I'd like that. Okay. So no ult though. 20. Good God. 20. Gore. I was gonna press F5 to quick save. So much Starfield. It happens if I play like, you know, Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim, dude. Heck, I think even Daggerfall has it, right? Quick save in Daggerfall. Yesterday was Daggerfall's birthday. 27 years. Right? Everyone on Twitter is like praising it. I like never see people praise Daggerfall, so it was nice to see. Because it gets overlooked and all that stuff. It just this gorgeous art of the Under King. So wait, this letter from Sharp. We'll check this out. Cool. I guess I had to put it in my house if I'm gonna read it. Okay, let's do that then. Put it next to my letter from Ember. So I'm trying to read. Okay, you know what? I don't have to try to read it. Combat duration, totally incoming, outgoing, per second. That's good. That's good. I like that. Outgoing per second outgoing. All right. So. See here. Yeah. It's flowing because I've never read it. Ember's note's bigger, but you know, it's not about size. Damn. I should read a book. Do all the companions give you notes? Why are their notes so strong? I mean, like, man, like... ESO companions just crush Skyrim companions. not really something you'd expect from an MMO. I mean, like an MMO, you don't really expect to have an NPC following you around the wall unless you're doing quests. Let alone have them be so interactable and interesting with engaging stories. It's not just the concept, I guess. It's like it's the perfection of the concept that makes it great, I think. I mean, it's not like it's unheard of in games. You know, you play like Baldur's Gate or what have you, and you'll have really good companions with really good stories. But it's like for those games, you expect that. It's maybe like an RPG, like a really really long JRPG or something. You'd expect something like that. Not necessarily in an MMO. Maybe like NPCs, but not like a companion that would follow you around.
Good to get stocked up.
Oh, it glows. I did do one quest. My other quest was probably going to end up being a writ, because I don't have all the time in the world. How many quests have I done for Sharp? I want to say I've done 2 so far, and that was 3, right? So isn't this longer than Ember's? Wasn't Ember 3 quests? Maybe Ember was 4. Maybe she was 4. Cause Sharp has, I'm pretty sure Sharp has, I've already done 3. Rip. I already got it. Nice.
Rogero.
Denis. Ta.
Ah, okay. Hold on. I cannot believe I only have 4 pieces. Well, I mean, I am crafting a bunch, though.
What are we up to today?
Okay, I already got a lot of that. Alright, probably not going back to Shadowfen right now. It's always the risotto. A little bit of lag there. So what did they say? They said chromium grains is gonna convert to plates, or no? Dad said it was gonna be like a ratio or something. So like my chromium grains right now, I've got 7. That's actually not that great, but whatever. It'll do. Plus, it'll all be cheaper anyway. You know, jewelry's not gonna be a pain in the ass anymore. And to be honest, at first I was, it felt weird. It was like, okay, well, why are they making it so easy? You know, it doesn't need to be easy. And then I thought, well, why not make it easy? Like, why is jewelry so hard? Come to think of it, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, it's already kind of hard to acquire because you have to do specific world events to get jewelry, and it's hard to get all those drops that you want. Ow. I don't know. Everything's so expensive. I don't know. I don't actually know all the changes they're gonna do with it, but.
Covenant from summoning Sadal, we'd all be dead.
A little bit of an overreaction, but you're welcome. Okay, I can't get it out of my head. Hold on. I need to know everything about Update 40 right now. Okay, let's see here. There's no list on the UESP. I mean, there's some stuff here, but like, I'm gonna go to the patch notes. Okay, so here we're gonna do this. We're gonna do. Rebalance for jewelry crafting rebalance. Here we go. Alright, you ready? Jewelry crafting rebalance. Jewelry crafting has long been a special case compared to the other gear crafting types. With this update, we're bringing it back in line with other crafting, with a few major changes. Firstly, we're doing away with those pesky jewel crafting grains. Existing jewelry crafting plating will be converted into 10 plating. What? Wait, is that what that was saying? Existing platings will be converted into 10 platings, and every jewelry crafting grain will become a plating. No more need to collect grains. Refine them into plating to then improve your rings and amulets. Okay. Yeah, so it's like no need to do that anymore. Secondly, boosters. No, the boosters needed to upgrade jewelry have been increased to match that of other crafting types. The result of these two changes is upgrading rings and amulets will be much, in caps, easier. Thank God. These core changes ripple out to other areas. Notably, Master Craft writs are being rebalanced to account for this huge change in cost to craft. That's a good point. Existing crafting writs will be unchanged, but new ones will use this rebalance formula. So I guess hoard those, guys. Hoard your crafting writs. I think I've still got a bunch of them, to be honest. Ooh, man, I wish I held on to more than I had. This zone never gets old, man. I'm kind of glad I know the minimap. I've been here since I started playing the game, and I still don't really know what road I'm on. I know I'm going west. I know Save News over there. I'm kind of going northwest. I think I know where I am. Well, so here's the thing. If you really don't know where you are, and you don't want to check the map for some reason, you can use the Disneyland technique, which Jared told me about. Well, he didn't tell me about the technique, but he told me that this is what they do at like Disneyland. You know, you have like a big central thing that everyone can see, like the castle, and you know where you are judging by what direction it is, right? So you're like, okay, I know where I am because I know the volcano's like in the middle, and I know where it is to me. They didn't do anything for it. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can change that. The Is it? Should it be buffs? Buffs. Debuffs. Do I have champion points showing up? It's like, what is that? Please tell me it's not considered as a buff. No, 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 no. It's not a buff either. It's like you're acquiring it. Wait, is this it? Yeah, here we go. Boom. Sweet. Teleport's a little bit more rare. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. Ultimate, I kind of might want that, to be honest. So yeah, existing crouching risks will be unchanged, but new ones will have the rebounds formula. So like, oops. Oh, sorry, that's my telegram. I thought I muted my telegram. Muted. need 2 DPS for normal Rock Grove, and I'm good to go. Honestly, I could probably be a DPS for Rock Grove. I mean, I'm not on a DPS, but... He was ignoring me. I was about to say, why are you bugging people? But he literally just got a little bit angry and then minded his own business. I feel kind of bad. Alright, so you know what?
Hold on to that.
We're gonna get somewhere safe. So, the new crates drop in like 9 hours. Right? This is Radaran. It says...
Should have been more prepared.
Yes. it says... Serrano, actually. This is a Serrano tomb. What was I saying?
What can I do?
I was saying something. Do not remember what it was.
You could brew something nice with that.
Something, 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 something. Dang it! I gotta watch the VOD. I gotta figure out what I was saying. I totally got distracted by that tune. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. Crates are dropping. The store is going to be converting to have, I believe, the new crates are going to be buoyant armature crates. So we're going to be dropping Aelid and going to buoyant armature, which is Dunmary. Obviously, not everything in there is going to be Dunmary. So 8 hours. 8 hours reset. So that means we're going to have Thursday. I might do my thing where I read through the lore tomorrow. Because Friday we're probably going to want to get a Baldur's Gate pretty quickly. So yeah, I might do the lore reading tomorrow. We'll see though. I might save it for Friday. Because I might have time for that. But yeah, if you want any of this, this is the time. Let me see. It's Apex. Anything in here? Dramata style. I actually got the Dramata style, which is pretty good. Glow Gil Guarhide. I think I was planning on grabbing this. See, whenever a crate season is reaching its end, I always I have a lot of gems, I have a lot of endeavor seals, and I just spend a bunch, you know, because it's like over the season I start acquiring more and more and more. So it's like I build up a bunch of wealth and then spend a lot of it when I'm getting stuff that I want out of the crates. So I'm going to pick out the Guarhide for me. Do I want to get it with gems though? That's something. What is it with seals? See, that's not bad, but it would be like all my seals because I spent them not too long ago. Now I do want to get a tome shell. 40. I think I probably want to get the tome shell and the skin. That's probably what I want to get the most. That might be it. I do like the Duskfall Lizard, though. Okay. So we'll buy this with gems. Now keep in mind, if you do buy this and you have like horns or something on your Argonian, it will keep the same color of horn stumps as your original skin color. So if you don't usually wear a hood or a hat, that could get a little bit annoying. But yeah, this is something you gotta keep in mind if you're doing skins on Argonians. Or if you plan on using a skin, just go for the scales that most closely match that color, so that you don't accidentally mix match colors. Like if you have like red scales and you wear this, you'll have like red stumps. Let's see. So do I want to get this with gems or Endeavor Seals? 2,000? I think I might just go gems. I just go gems. Or, you know, I could get the albino script one, but to be honest, I mostly have my dragonfly following me. Why does it sound like the gift symbol? You can't gift. Isn't that what this is for? So how many times am I gonna say tonight? I hope that doesn't become a thing. I might just go with the original instead of going for the albino script, because I don't usually have a pet following me except for my dragonfly. I might, but the thing is though, it's like this one, it's at least good to have one, you know. And I'd like to stay around 6,000 for my crowns, so I can get maybe some crates for Friday. Grab like a batch of 4, and then do like 4, 4, 4, 4 over the next long while, because I just got 6,000, and Lord knows I ain't gonna be gifting nothing. So, all right, that honestly might be everything that I want. These are pretty cool, I'll admit, but I do already have blue eyes. I think they're called the Magica eyes. Philo. Alright, so for one, this is very interesting. So for another, I'm pretty sure this will have the effect I talked about. Yeah, you see that? See, I've got white stumps. The reason that we don't usually see this, despite the fact that Clouds is always wearing a skin, which is Arctic Rime, is because Arctic Rime, you know, is white, so it just looks like a little bit darker, right? It kind of just looks like it fits. Because by default, Clouds has white scales, just not as pale white as the Arctic Rime. So, let's see here. So I have this for potentially other characters. I've got a lot of good skins. Every time I see a skin, though, I just see, like, they might as well have pictures of Argonians, because I just use them on Argonians. I don't know. It would have to be a really specific occasion where I would use a non-Argonian. I guess stuff like Vampiric Thrall looks good. Deadlands Scorcher can look good. But, like, for a lot of them, it just looks incredible when you have an Argonian, just because it just seems to work. It's like it's a lizard. Look at the lizard. It's got different colors. On a person, though, it can look kind of odd. In my opinion. I was like, where's Arctic Rime? It's one of my favorites. Honestly, I might also grab the Duskfall Lizard, because I love the Duskfall. Can I really avoid anything that has Duskfall in the name? Can I really just not grab something? I mean, like, I will be like, I'll be like, just short of 100, but maybe I'd feel more comfortable with seals then. 1,000 would take me, 1,000, if I do 1,000, it'll take me to 3,645, which still allows me to pick something up in the legendary rewards. So I'm going to use my Endeavor Seals to get the Duskfall Ancestry Lizard. Look at me, I am a Duskfall Ancestry Lizard. It is me. Argonians should just be able to do this. The thing is, though, what pet do I have active right now? I'm going to keep my Tome Shell just for right now. But, what, oh wait, hold on. What's the, Path Leader. Interesting name. Interesting name. All right, well that was my my splurge at the end of the season. Obviously, I'd like to grab everything in this store, but... And I have not looked at what is coming up. All I know is Iceborne Armiger. I've seen some pictures of some things, but I'm mostly staying in the dark so that I can do a reading and be surprised at some of the cool lore that we'll be getting. This season felt like it was short to me, though. I know it wasn't, but it felt like it was. I mean, like, it's pretty, it's nice that I can get these cool things without having to really pay an extra cent. Granted, it should be said that technically,
Building up a stack.
outside of Endeavor Seals, well, my ESO Plus definitely helps me out of it. I can't say it doesn't, because, like, it's like, ESO Plus helps me with my endeavors, you know, because it's like, if an endeavor has to do with refining materials, it's like I have more of those, I hold on to more of those because I've got an infinite crafting bag, right? Maybe it has like a DLC related thing, you know, like I can do that, like because I have ESO Plus. So it does help with endeavors for a bit, and it really helps with gems because
You earned it.
oh, thank you, man. Oh wait, no, I thought he gave that to me. He said, "Hey, look at that, you earned it." I thought he gave this to me. I was like, what? In terms of gems, I get a lot of crates because I do buy ESO Plus that gives me crops. So that's kind of where a lot of my gems come from. I'll admit, but you can still get cool stuff without having to have Plus. But it's gonna mostly be Endeavor Seals. If I didn't have Plus or Crowns, I probably would have significantly less gems, you know, by a lot. So we are getting more crates these days, so they're kind of opening up a bit, and I'm kind of hoping it's not just a dumb phase. But they're opening up a bit more. I haven't seen them be so open in years and years, if at all. So, because like we just got like what, 2 crates for a monthly reward. That was pretty good. You can get some good gems in those. Maybe like score a scroll you don't want and hold on to 33 gems.
Charged up, then we're ready to go.
And let's repair this for you.
Staying on top of repairs. I like it.
So, as you guys might know, there was a huge leak for Xbox. You know, I'm sure a lot of people there, like Spencer, aren't very happy about it. But it did bring some stuff to light. Apparently, all those things were things that they either planned to do or still plan to do, because it seemed to be kind of an old document. But it talked about, you know, it didn't. God, thank God, it didn't actually say. Because I don't want that spoiled, man. I can't do any more ESO spoilers, please, Jesus. But it did say, it said like ESO expansion for 2024. You know, that's all it said. It was like ESO expansion 2024. Like, God, imagine if we got it spoiled this early. I don't know, man. take all the fun out of it. Like the guessing game is so fun. December, January, I'm at the edge of my seat. Like when we had like the scroll earlier this year, and we had to decipher it, had the message from Laramel and all that, and I was like, oh, it's Hermaeus Mora stuff, and this probably has nothing to do with Morrowind, but I was wrong. I was like, I think it's Morrowind, and then we got the Hermaeus Mora stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe not now, because I can't really think of a connection. But I was afraid that the leak was gonna say like ESO Whiterun or something, and it's like, okay, well, that's spoiled now, just because of like some text on a screen. But there was something interesting that was shown, and it was not the Elder Scrolls 6, but they apparently have recorded that they are working on an Oblivion remaster. This is huge news, like absolutely huge, because I think it's a good choice for one. It's like you're gonna do Morrowind, you're gonna do Oblivion. Which one do you want to remaster? You've already done Skyrim, so it's like, which one are you gonna remaster? Now, for Morrowind, we kind of have an idea of what remastered Morrowind is like. You know, Vardenfell. I'm in it right now. I know it's not the same game, but for me, it's like you really want to see how things look different on a more. It's not like modern, it's not like Starfield graphics, but it's at least better than Morrowind, right? It's like, okay, well, it looks cooler, it looks pleasant to the eye, more pleasant. Power of Cyrodiil, you know, Cyrodiil's also an ESO, but it's, you know, it's war-torn, everything's a mess. It's like, oh gee, I sure do want to see what Cloud Ruler Temple. You go there and you're like, that's it's not exactly how I remember it. So, I think that it was a good choice, because now people get to see Cyrodiil in a,
You know what that's good for.
in better graphics. Now, personally, I think that Oblivion kind of, I don't know, it doesn't hold up, but it looks great. Oblivion looks great. You play Oblivion, the forests and stuff. I mean, like, it looks okay. It doesn't look like how you feel maybe if you played Morrowind or Daggerfall. The main problem with Oblivion is the NPCs. The NPCs are horrible. I can't even sugarcoat it. They just, the NPCs look just the worst. So I'm looking forward to seeing NPCs looking better in Oblivion. Now, I don't find this all too surprising, because I've been playing a lot of Starfield, and Starfield, as I've been saying ever since I started playing, is that I just get super heavy Oblivion vibes. Like, it just feels more Oblivion in terms of, like, I've got a persuasion minigame, you know, the interaction with other characters does that thing where it zooms in, you know, well, it doesn't zoom in, but you at least see them closer up, to the point where the facial animations and everything really just feel like an Oblivion remaster. I'd actually been thinking that for ever since I started playing Starfield. So I'm thinking it probably isn't a coincidence that they're going to be remastering Oblivion. They're probably just using, you know, the exact same stuff to do that, because everything already just feels like Oblivion. They're like, let's just remaster it. So they're probably just, you know, whatever, I don't know what engine Starfield uses, but all the stuff they've got set up for Starfield, they can just make Oblivion out of it. Now, the NPCs look great in Starfield. They look pretty good, but like, but like, it's kind of hard because I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate recently, and Baldur's Gate is just leagues ahead of like games like Starfield in terms of character animation. But that's because it's like mocap and stuff, right? It's different. It's just hard though to go from one to the other, because NPCs in Starfield and Oblivion share the exact same problem, and that's that they feel really stiff, like really stiff. I mean, like it's like they just can only move their heads sometimes. That's what it feels like. I do like some things that they've incorporated into Starfield, where there's a difference. You have characters that are like not necessarily paying attention to you, but they're talking to you. It feels a bit more realistic. Like, someone doesn't always need to be staring into your soul when they're trying to talk to you. You have characters that are maybe like I was talking with Sarah,
Better
and she's
overstocked
like
than under.
looking at a bookshelf, right? And I'm talking to her, and I'm just like looking at the back of her, and I'm like, is this a glitch? Is she like thinking that she's looking at me, but she's not? But then she like looks back a bit, and I can see her actually looking at me. She gestures, and then she looks back at what she's looking at. And I'm like, I like that. That's cool. It feels a lot better than her just constantly staring at me as they're talking. And I notice a lot of the keeping eye contact, so kind of sometimes to a medium to a minimum, because not everyone's always going to be staring at you when they're talking to you at all times, and it feels a lot more comfortable than like Oblivion, or honestly when I started playing Starfield it felt like everyone was staring at me, so they might have patched it. Maybe something didn't go through that should have, because I noticed some issues, and I complained about this on my first or second episode of playing the game, is that when characters are talking, they're talking to each other, they'll talk right to the camera as if like you are that person that they're talking to. I complained about that, but I think it might have been a glitch, or at least just the wrong conditions for that to happen. Because I've noticed a lot of situations where I'm with an NPC that will be talking to another NPC, and they will actually turn and look at them when talking. So I'm wondering if it just doesn't happen as much as it's supposed to happen, or something or other. Because it does happen sometimes. Because for the most part, it was kind of weird to see them just talking to the screen.
Good to get
and
stocked up.
like they're like talking to Greg, and it's like Greg is not where the screen is. Greg is over there. So I think they might have patched that. I don't know, because I haven't seen it ever since like the first couple times I played it. Do I have like a... Not here, I don't. Let's see, do I have one anywhere? Yeah, that's right. I can get an 8-star chandelier and grab it. Let's do that. So there's a few things out of Starfield that I would like it if they paid attention to some of the things they do right, some of the things they do wrong, and put that into Elder Scrolls 6, which was on the list with no name except for Elder Scrolls 6, and thank God. That would have been the worst way to... I mean, like, I probably would have preferred ESO's, DLC to be spoiled over Elder Scrolls 6, because, we waited longer, and... Ugh, that would have been terrible. So... I want them to learn some stuff from Starfield. They seem to be going in a good direction when it comes to customizing your... Did I leave the game? Did I log out? I thought I went to Grotwood. Okay. Well... Well... Would there be a better character to do these endeavors on? No, because Clouds has like all this scrying stuff. He's my main. Why did I do that? What a silly thing to do. If this was my old computer, I would have to wait 10 minutes to log in. Starfield's going in a good direction. They're going back to the like picking a class and things like that, traits. It makes it a lot more like, oh, what build do I want to go for? Which is what people really enjoy in the best of the game. And so I think they're going to do that in Elder Scrolls 6 because people seem to be enjoying it. They enjoy the traits, they enjoy the builds. You don't need to attack the ancestors.
Better overstocked than under.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm a bunch, just gonna have to deal with it. There's a few other things I enjoy from Starfield that I want to see on Elder Scrolls 6. One being the musical composer. I think his name is Einon Zur or something. Einon Zur. Fantastic musical composer. Well, whenever I hear this stuff, I'm thinking, is this a test to see if he can do Elder Scrolls 6? Because I feel like he could, and I feel like he should. And there's a lot of, as obviously when you're playing Starfield, though, you'll encounter a lot of, it sounds like sci-fi and maybe even Star Wars at times, or like, you know, those old retro 50s and 60s space documentaries and radio shows. I'm not saying that I want Elder Scrolls 6 to sound like that. I'm saying that he's got the skill. He understands the melodies, ambience, and the delicate balance between the two. That's what I think is important for an Elder Scrolls game. So I just want them to hire him. But that's to hire this man. But I want to hear him tackle the Elder Scrolls theme first.
Things, but I think they got it right when they started building cities out of trees. Why use stones and backbreaking labor to do what nature does 1,000 times better?
So true, bestie. We're gonna be going to Honestly, I could probably also go to Sunken Root. Maybe this will be nearby. It is not nearby Sunken Root. Oh, that's right, because that's where Maj is. Maj. It was so hard to load up Elden Root on my other computer. It took so long to render all the players and everything, and it would be so laggy. Not anymore. So I mean, I am enjoying Starfield a lot. If you see me play it, I enjoy playing it, but and I mean, it's like, if I complain about something about it, I'm not saying that it's a shitty game. Oh. I think it's a great Bethesda game. It's a game that Bethesda set out to make a game, and it does exactly what they wanted it to do. I don't really see it being Game of the Year. Like, you know, like what they usually end up scoring with their Elder Scrolls games, but it's good. But one of the complaints I do have about it is I think that it is a prime example of what kind of is plaguing games. Oh my god. This is a thing that's been plaguing games, and it's been getting worse over the last decade. And it'll sound weird to a lot of people. I mean, I can't do this because of the... Wow. Well, I can kind of do it. It'll be weird. Anyways, it is the constant need for more and more larger open worlds. And open worlds are fun. Everyone loves a good open world, right? Oh god, I gotta be careful. It's just that well, people don't love open worlds because they're big. I mean, well, people do like it because it's big, but they like it because it's big, and size equals more stuff to do, and that's exciting for someone that's playing a game. You know, you see something, and you see like when I started playing ESO, one of the first things I did before I actually started playing was I googled a video of Elder Scrolls Online map, because I wanted to see how big the map is. And I saw a guy who was in Vardenfell, and he showed the map, and he zoomed out, and he was like, here's the map. And I hadn't played an MMO at that point, but I knew that place was going to be littered with quests, obviously, because it's an MMO. So that made me excited. I was like, this looks huge, and I just know that it's chock full of quests and different places to go to. And I wasn't even big on ESO at the time. I was just doing it out of my family saying, you should look at this. But I was pretty hyped, and that was when I like bought it. Probably not too long after, like maybe even less than an hour after, because I was like, this looks exciting to me. But when you make an open world so big that you can't fill it full of stuff that's interesting enough, then you lose why making an open world is exciting in the first place. And you just kind of get a void in a way. And I'm not saying Starfield is like, even the barren planets, I'm not saying like that they're horrible, and I'm not like, God, another boring planet with nothing to do. Because honestly, personally, I am a sucker for the views in Starfield, and I love taking pictures. I love the feeling of almost being on a barren moon and just looking up and seeing the planet that it belongs to and the field of stars. I think that's super cool. Not everyone's going to, though, because people want shit to do, and that's... I think it's just harmful that we want to make bigger and bigger and bigger maps, that we're just losing why we want big maps in the first place, and that's because they got cool stuff in them. Like, ESO's chapters are pretty big, pretty good. But you can toss a stone and you end up hitting a quest, and it ends up being like, it ends up being connected to a ruin nearby or something that has a meaningful story, because it was handcrafted, because the map's big, but it's not so big that you can't handcraft the stuff inside. And so far in Starfield, it's like a lot of it's just kind of like, there's way too much space for anyone to... I don't care how long you work on a game, you can't handcraft everything in that level of map. Like, that would... I don't understand how that would even be possible. So, I think that is a problem. And this is coming from someone that is obsessed with open worlds. It's like, when I was a kid, I really played point-and-click games, and I played racing games. And none of those games were like being able to walk around using my keyboard. And I didn't know what open world was. I always called them walk around freely games, because that's the only term I had for them. Things like Lego Island, which is insanely small, but as a kid, being able to just walk around in Lego Island and go somewhere and talk to someone was big for me. So that I just became obsessed with the idea of open world games, and years later, Minecraft came out, and Minecraft was like, it's huge, it's massive, and I was like, I need this game because it's like open world central. And Minecraft can get away with having a massive map, because Minecraft's interest comes with your it doesn't need quests. You are the quest. You dictate what you do in that world with what you can construct. It's a sandbox game. And I guess Starfield does have that. You can make your bases and whatnot. You can craft and do that stuff, but Minecraft is significantly more like modifiable, with randomly generating biomes that you understand the biome, and it doesn't act like you're only going to find one rainforest and you're never going to find another one like it. It doesn't try that hard. So Minecraft, I think, it's a huge open world. It's massive, probably one of the biggest, but it is able to handle itself that way, and it doesn't need quests. Hold on, give me a second. Take another number of sconces in this chandelier, 8 welcome stones, in all to honor the 8 divines. This lays credence to the theory that the elven numerology played a role in alien civilization, as it does in modern high-elf culture. That is very weird. That's confusing. To find in Valenwood. That's weird. I'm trying to make sense of that. I mean, if this was in Cyrodiil, if I found this in Blackwood, Gold Coast, or whatever, I'd be like, okay, yeah. But to find this in Valenwood, it's not an oversight. That was put there on purpose. Valenwood is a late alien civilization. Unless there's presence before that, but I haven't heard of such a thing. I'm going to hold on to this. I already have one in my house, but I could probably put one somewhere in my other home. What was I saying? Oh yeah, open worlds. Because, I mean, yeah, look, I mean, like, ESO's huge. ESO is so ridiculously huge. A new player gets in and they're just like, there's just so much to do. But the thing about ESO is that it's slowly built. And MMOs, you know, do that. They slowly put one block on top of the other to construct just, you know, massively multiplayer online game. And so that way, these dev teams can kind of just tunnel vision themselves into constructing one thing that just becomes a very vibrant and well put together portion of a larger whole. In the case of Starfield, or a lot of other open world games that are just like when it's done, it's like, yeah, you have a really long development time. It's true, but it's still just one session. It's just better if you're gonna do a big game. I think it's better if you do it as an MMO does it, but I don't want Bethesda to start releasing their huge games that way. You know, you don't want Starfield to be like, we're gonna be adding more planets as we go along. But it just does better when it's an MMO, because they can slowly start progressing with how the game is supposed to look, and everything's just a great quality. Because so far in Starfield, the quests that I've done are good, but they're like in civilized areas, and I'm just like, well, let's check out this moon. And it's just like I'm kind of getting the Skyrim effect, where it's like, here's a moon with an abandoned mine, you know, and the abandoned mine is full of spacers or something like that, you know, a bad guy gang. You go in, you kill them, you leave. You know, it's an issue that Skyrim had, where it was like you go into a place, you kill the bandits, you leave. And I kind of wish that I would go into a cave and run into like some weird ass thing, like a. Oh wait, actually, hold on. You know what? No, we are gonna go to Necrom. That's a good idea. Actually, we're gonna go a little bit further. So yeah, I want to find something cool in like a place in Starfield. I want to go deep into a cave and find like a big pulsing artifact or something. I mean, the game does start with you finding a weird artifact. But that's like the coolest thing that's happened. Is like only the main quest where you find these cool things. I want to go in. I want to find something mysterious that I can't understand. You know, it'd be like, what is this? Another issue I have is the books. Whereas the lore in Starfield is pretty well put together. It's all mostly conveyed via dialogue, which is kind of unfortunate for me as a reader, because I don't learn very well from people telling me things. I do not learn well. And that's mostly because I don't really mesh with the way that people teach, which can be very monotone and
You could craft.
maybe not memorable. Unless you're like Bill Nye and you know how to make things entertaining, I probably don't understand what you're saying. But books are like, if you don't understand something, you can reread the same sentence. If you were watching the stream earlier, you might have seen me lingering on one page for a really long time, because sometimes I need to slowly read before I feel comfortable moving on to the next portion of what I'm reading. And maybe I need to have thoughts on it, maybe I just don't feel like I felt like the punch of the words yet. I'm way better with books. Starfield kind of falls incredibly short with books. It's kind of... I didn't really expect... in fact, I didn't really even expect books in Starfield at all. So I'm not, like, super disappointed. But it's like, if I find a book... Not super hyped. Books in ESO are way longer. It's kind of... I mean, like, I even feel that way in Baldur's Gate, to be honest. It's like probably one of the very few complaints I have with Baldur's Gate, which again is my game of the year vote. Baldur's Gate, like, the books in it can be like really short. Like, I pick up a book that's like, you know, something like the history of worship of Selûne or something. I'm like, okay, that's cool, let me read it. And it's just like 2 sentences, and it might even be just like what Starfield does, where it's like a bracket and it explains what's in the book. And I'm like, I get this is like Dungeons and Dragons, where it's like you find a book that says this, you know, and you don't actually get to read it, but I mean, like, I should be able to actually pick it up and read it. I mean, like, so I have a whole pack full of books, so I should be able to like just take my time and learn this lore, because I like learning lore in universe a whole lot, like a whole lot. because I like being able to say like, oh, I read a book on this, and my character actually read a book on it. I'm complaining a lot. I'm sorry. I hope I have a different kind of cadence from like YouTube channels that are like Starfield crashes on impact with like a thumbnail of a guy yelling and his eyes are glowing red for some reason. That's not how I feel. I'm not saying the game disappointed me. The game is literally doing exactly what I think they intended it to do. But I feel like a lot of it is like not really what a gaming market wants. But I don't know. To be honest, I was pretty surprised that the gaming market jumped on Baldur's Gate, because I'm like, there's a lot of strategy here that I thought a lot of people had moved past. Like, is this still mainstream? To really slow down and strategize your combat? Because everyone's always just doing first-person shooters these days. That was the most boomer thing I've ever said. Second most boomer thing I've ever said. But I was pretty happy watching Locke playing in Baldur's Gate. It's so funny. That was probably a month ago, maybe a little bit more. And I knew so little about the game. It's like I don't even know what I'm looking at. I was even watching it intently because I didn't think I was ever going to play it. So I'm like, I literally have no idea what this Baldur's Gate is. It's like that gate over there that I see on your screen could be the Baldur's Gate. I have no idea. But now, after playing it for so long, I'm like, and I've also been doing D&D lore research, which let me tell you is not easy. There's so much to learn. I gotta get a group event. I should have gone to my classic place, the Lost City. And I'm probably gonna end up going to Lost City, honestly, because this group event is not one that people like doing a lot, I don't think.
What can I do?
Goodness gracious. Another example of the fact that the Starfield devs have Oblivion on the brain is that they literally have the Enduring Fan there. I mean, there's another big hint that they're thinking about Oblivion when making it. They got the same voice actor. He still sounds the same. I didn't grab that trait, but I don't know why the advertising was like showing off killing the Enduring Fan. They're like, he like takes him to a cliff and points his gun at him, and I'm like, okay, cool, man. That's one of your traits. It's like you're literally killing one of your traits that you specifically chose at the beginning of the game. You were the one that wanted Incrediboy following you around. And honestly, apparently he gives you stuff. So you just gotta weather his constant talking. Which I think I might be able to do, because I do it myself. That being said, I actually don't have any companions right now in Starfield, but I did like journeying with Sam and Cora. I thought they were fun. They were discussing haiku while I was in the middle of actual serious combat. Like people's ships exploding, screaming, "Hi, Kurthoxius, how you doing? Sorry I didn't see you there." I'm not used to looking at chat. Yeah, man. Can I get to the group event like this? I might be able to. Maybe. Ooh. No, no, no. I gotta be careful. Come on. I gotta be careful. These actually have holes in them. Alright, here we go, here we go. No, 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 no. Ah, man. I think that it's okay. I think I can still get in. I'm in. Oh, perfect. There's people here. Yes. This is exactly what I need. Of course it is. But yeah, I mean, it was really, it all just, the whole conversation started, conversation, more like a rant. Oh, cool, jeez. It started because I was talking about, you know, how we're obsessed with larger and larger open worlds, and on that note, it's really because I'm afraid that how they're kind of apprehensive on how to approach the Elder Scrolls, because they can't do a zillion planets, you know. I mean, they could do Realms of Oblivion if they wanted to, I guess, but like, it's probably gonna be, you know, a place. Even if you said they're gonna do Akavir, it's still, you know, a limited place. We don't even have a map of Akavir, so we don't know how big it is, but it's got to have limits. Do not Google map of Akavir. It's all made up. I swear to God, if I have to see one more fan-made map of Akavir. It really could just be any size.
Good to get stocked
Could
up.
literally be just like a tiny island. This is Akavir, guys. But in that respect, I think that I want them to literally just make Elder Scrolls 6, you know, make the map bigger than Skyrim. You know, you could probably make it bigger than Skyrim. It's got
Resting
a lot
up
of good
before
causes,
I'm ready to fall over. That's me.
if you want to. And the map should probably be significantly larger than Skyrim, but you don't try to break records to the point where there's just nothing to do for a lot of the just walking around. There needs to be a good balance between, like, you walk around when you want to walk around, but you can also find cool stuff with loads of history if you want to. But diversity is also important, you know, diversity in environments and what have you. Which Skyrim actually does pretty well, because you can have, like, Dwemer stuff, you can have Nordic stuff. I mean, like, if they wanted to make Elder Scrolls 6 or the next ESO expansion, God, I hope, in Hammerfell. Hammerfell is just, like, the prime place if you want diverse, like, different ruins. Craglorn is a great example of this.
Good eye.
And I think they could, like, basically I would like them to do, like, a more polished Craglorn. If they want to do a DLC, it's somewhere in Hammerfell, because you can have Aelid ruins, Dwemer ruins, Amedic ruins, obviously, like, Regatta everywhere. You know, that it's just there could just be so much there. And if you ask me, diversity in environments is really what keeps a DLC going. And Necrom's a great example. Necrom's got all the delves and stuff are very different. Even the Tavani Peninsula's got these different areas. It's like more lava-y down here, more barren and spiky on the coasts. It's more foresty or mushroomy over here. And then obviously, the other half, you have literally everything in Apocrypha, where you have two different biomes here. keeps it all from feeling very samey, which was something that I ran into a lot in like elsewhere, except for having a forest biome. It felt pretty samey at times. They did a really good job with diversity of delves and stuff in Blackwood. I think Blackwood probably has the best public dungeons and delves, because they're all just so very different. I mean, like, at most you have Zeet Say and the Silent Halls that, you know, are both Zanmir, so they can look similar. And then you have Arpenia and Vanalk, which could look similar, I guess, because they're both Ayleid ruins, but Vanalk is way more naturey than Arpenia. And Zeet Say is obviously a lot smaller, and if you ask me, very different from the Silent Halls. But those are the only remotely things I can think of that are remotely similar to each other. And I think that's what makes Blackwood probably the best for that kind of stuff. The different locations were just so diverse that I was always going through them. And we're going to be having a Blackwood event, I believe, later on this year, so I'm looking forward to going back and doing more of that. Alright. Let's sell these really quick. Alright, so I'm gonna be swapping games. We're gonna be doing some Overwatch before I'm done. Thank you so much for being here for the ESO portion of the stream. I will see you. I mean, like, if you're leaving, I'll see you probably around midnight Central Time for more ESO. Give me a second to get Overwatch ready. Okay. I'm back. Were my lights white yesterday? Should I change the color? There's nothing on the screen yet. It needs to take a second. Okay, let's do, okay. Light blue or dark blue? Okay. Also, am I the best streamer you've ever seen? Oh, thank you. I did way too much tank last night. And by that I mean I did like 3 games of comp or something. And I actually won them. I won 3 games in a row. And I think I was playing tank for every single one. But it's just so stressful. You know? So I'm gonna kind of not do tank for right now.
Amid discord, we will find tranquility. There is much to admire about a rebellious spirit. Questioning tradition is how new tradition is formed.
Oh, that's good. I'll use that the next time Sojourn gives me trouble.
Yeah. Can we make that conversation canon, please?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Greetings.
round 1. Capture the objective.
Is that just his normal skin? Nah, it's too dark. It's like a slight recolor, right? I don't know. It might be an epic. I don't know. To be honest, sometimes I just can't tell. Yeah, the comp games I was doing last night that was all off screen. Fucking hell. Yeah, we just all really got split up there. Maybe I should be playing Zen into Winston I can jump on. Yeah. So yeah, speaking of, I mentioned Game of the Year. I think it's gonna be end up being December 7th is the Game Awards, right? I've been talking about it a lot lately, and I made a bet, and I never make bets. And to be honest, it's one of those bets where it's like, if I win, I don't get anything. If I lose, then I lose something. How do I make such bad bets? Probably because I've never bet before. I was born in Las Vegas, and I just don't bet. But, yeah, my bet was that I said that Baldur's Gate 3 will be a nominee for Game of the Year. I think it'll be one of the nominations. Will it win? I don't know. I'm not gonna bet on that. I feel like it should, but I'm not gonna bet on it. Nah, we're all dead. Okay, we're dead. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a nominee. I mean, like, surely it's gonna be a nominee. She was like, it's gonna be. It's like there's a lot of contenders. I think community suggested Hi-Fi Rush as one of the contenders. Hi-Fi Rush is amazing. It really is. Maybe it'll even be up there. Maybe. There's no way that I would put Hi-Fi Rush and being on that list over Baldur's Gate. If you were to say one of these is going to be in nominee, Baldur's Gate 3 or Hi-Fi Rush, which one is it? And I was like, man, Hi-Fi Rush is so good and it made such an impact. But I'd probably have to say Baldur's Gate. Guys? Oh, she's gonna touch. I haven't actually played Hi-Fi Rush though. Yes. I mean, it looks great. What I like about it is this, it looks very unique. You know, it's like a cartoon that you can play. I think someone said like it has like early 2000s vibes to it, despite it being very modern. I think it might be a nominee. I think it made a big. The more I think about it, it could be a nominee. But along with Baldur's Gate, you know, along with, not instead of. But I think there's only like 5, right? They're gonna put 5 on the list, and it's like I feel like Starfield's just gonna be there. Maybe. They might do a thing to like shock people a lot, but we didn't pick Starfield. Tears has to be there. Tears of the Kingdom has to be on that list. You know, that's just a. They have a place there.
Hello.
Tire. Pizza Hut is not very happy about that.
We are outnumbered. Be cautious.
Honestly, they do the only support here. God, just way too much damage for even.
Configuration activated.
I got a touch. No, you monster.
Lost.
Yeah, maybe I should have been sad. So the junk is apologizing to
2-1.
the what? I reflect for toxicity. I don't recall Pizza Hut being toxic.
We should get Ganymede to scout for us. Don't worry. No one will touch a feather on Ganny's head while Hana Song is here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
I got like out. All things considered again, I probably shouldn't be Zen. That could be a catchy song. I just want to be Zen. It's like all these cases where it's like Zen does not work, we have flankers. You know, he's not doing enough healing. No, that sounds too similar to the Mercy song. Yeah, maybe it's different now. Away from me! Dealing the damage is kind of very similar.
Defeat cannot bring blood through perseverance.
One of Overwatch 2's biggest changes was letting you know when you saved a teammate's life. One of the best things I've ever seen in any video game that has healers. It is honestly an ingenious idea. No one talks about it. But as a support player, it is one of the best. It was probably like really hard to program. But, like hearing that message and then knowing like this person would be dead if it wasn't for me. Actually, it's it's the exact opposite of getting a notification of. Well, I guess it's not the opposite, but it's like getting a notification when you get an elimination. You know, what the heck? You're like I got that elim, me, and that's why I feel like playing DPS so much. He literally just pushed the bomb away. I feel like playing DPS because it's like I can see my difference. I've got a feed for it. You don't have a feed for healing, but at least you can still get a notification going like, this person would be dead if you didn't intervene. It makes you feel like it's making a difference. Helps a lot. First sometimes you get those messages like right as they die, it's like take them again. Let's go. Push. I was gonna die right there if I can't believe I couldn't see that trap amongst all of the glowing. Oh man, he's just look at him go. Look at him go. Okay, I didn't go for that. I just lost internet for a second. What the heck was that? I just lost internet there. That was weird. Remember, after you say GG, do not endorse if you lose the match. Don't endorse anyone until you see that none of them are being toxic about losing. Now you can pick your choice. Sometimes, you know, it's like if you get a defeat or something, and I like endorse really fast because I'm like, I'm gonna endorse these two. And you see them like being assholes in the chat. It's like, oh man, I wish I could take that back. It's happened more times than I can count. Am I having like frame issues now? That was weird.
Welcome to Ishvaratsa. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Oh no. They have Oh no on their team.
Spend every moment growing into who you truly are.
So Life Weaver went through some changes a while back. When he came out in around spring, probably like March,
Vishkar agrees. They want their hands on it, and they're willing to cut mine
he
off
would
together.
have a setting where you'd press a key to change his mode, I believe. Right? You like had to press a key to change his mode from attack to defense. Instead of what most people wanted, where you just like press one button for attack and then one for heal. You know, which is how they changed it. Obviously, they changed it. So now it's like left key does heal and then right key does damage, and it just feels so much better. You know, they changed stuff around, really listened to everybody, and changed it pretty quick. Honestly, I can't imagine going back. In fact, I'm having a hard time remembering what it was. If you can't tell, I just remember it being so awkward in terms of having to switch from heal to offense. So awkward. Come on! Ah! I think I just wasn't standing on it correctly. Do not res. Do not res. Do not res. No! How did you do that? Oh, fucking! Get me out of here! I'm gonna guess Olivia. Yes! It's like the third time I've got it right. How you done? I seriously didn't run for that one, by the way. every look, it ruins the fun. Alright, that Symmetra thinks she's all that, but she's not.
That should do it.
Wait, what the frick? Why did we lose a pot?
Enemy here.
Gotcha!
Points in the face already.
Give them their medicine.
Dude. Oh no. Clobber!
I'm on fire.
Done better.
They also have this healing, because this healing was pretty abysmal. You never got to do any offense when Lightweaver was new. You it was like you never really felt like you had any damaging abilities.
Life protects life.
My ultimate is charged.
Sorry.
Aim with firelight.
Now he does a lot of healing. So much value. I owe you. Ah, they have a heal. Right here, right here. We're all gonna get wiped by the visor. It's okay. We spent a lot of their time. You know? Okay, that went down the wrong way.
I walked into that one.
I didn't actually think there was that much in there.
Can't let them take the lead.
Do not cough like that, by the way. Always cough into your elbow. Do not do what I do. Oh, for the love of God. For the love of God! There's a second one. Alright, there's this. Gotta get rid of it. Nice. That was stopping him a lot, I can from the way over there.
Come with us.
I think it was like scroll wheel to go back and forth between healing and damage or something. That's so weird. My dash healed me a little bit, which is good. Ah, fuck. There's one behind me. Goddamn turrets. Yeah, he's blading around, but there's probably turrets over there. Oh, okay, he cut the turret on his last dash.
Sorry about that.
Come here, will you?
Nice, good job. I almost had grasp at the time. Probably should have dropped tree.
We have the robot. And isn't it friendly?
Come on, don't notice.
Pleasure.
Why did you have to die, man? Dying is making my life so difficult. Oh, they all chase me down. Fuck.
The enemy took the rifle. We've got to get him back.
I wish I didn't notice.
Enemies.
It's not embarrassing if you're shameless.
We're about to lose the lead.
The audacity.
That's not good news. Farah's having to really watch, because like, she's super vulnerable with that. She's having to really watch her anger. Valkyrie is in. Having a hard time keeping him up. Damn.
Life protects life.
Okay, all these ultimates coming out. I think he's gonna try to go for the tree. Oh, right next to it. Oh, they got the heal, never mind. Nice job. Farah's really helping us the doing. Mercy's having her hands full with the Farah, so I'm gonna need to pay attention to the rest of the team. That soldier's really gonna hurt that Farah.
An enemy.
Ow! God damn it.
Should do it.
There's someone behind me. I don't know who it is, though. I freaked out. Okay, now we have to wait for Butt Scratch to be over, and once it's over, we proceed. And honestly, we're making a lot of distance that they have to make up. Oh my god! If I can't have it, you can't have it. Wait, just a shootout though. Boom.
We're making progress. Let's
No
get
one
with
has
it.
it. Just that's preferred.
Heroes never
Sorry
die.
about that.
Alright, this isn't gonna be good. They did make a swap to May. Close to the tree. About 40 seconds until we go into OT.
I am ready to raid the tree of life.
30 seconds. They outnumber us. Keep it tight.
Hello.
You are tough.
Ah! Oh no!
Quickly now. Time's running out.
We shouldn't have gone up that far! Get over here!
Numbers. Rounding forwards. Something to the stick.
Overtime.
Okay, we're in OT. Here we go. We just gotta win a fight.
Everything.
They might have Blizzard. Maybe. I think they would have used it by now.
Life protects life.
Alright, let's finish them off. Just clear the rest. We'll use tree.
We're almost
We
there.
can go offensive. Ah, yeah. Oh no. GGF, that guy honestly could look really bad. I was like, what does GGF mean? GGF. Ugh, I don't want to think about that. I've never tried to about that before. Okay, guys. I am going to... I'm gonna do a competitive game. And I'm really low, alright? I'm really low, I'm like gold. despite me playing this game for like what, 7 years or something. I'm old. So I don't expect crazy skill. Honestly, I should probably just queue for tank. Why do I already have my support? I shouldn't have that. I don't think. Alright, I'm gonna queue for a comp game. I'm nervous.
Now arriving at the Shambhali Monastery. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Okay, let's think about this.
Why ask questions when you could just
No
obey?
mistakes. No mercy.
Party setting my equalizer to absolute destruction. Boy, hello, hello.
He's saying hello in a comp match. So how is a comp match different than a good play match?
Really?
I mean, well, you
You're a
probably
fan of my
already know.
tunes?
Of
But
course. They are delightfully
in things like
distracting.
Control and Flashpoint, things don't really change. It's pretty much the same. You know, you just try to win the game. However, in things like Payload, Escort maps, and stuff like that, it is a different format. Essentially, it is whoever can get the payload the furthest, right? So if we push the payload up to the first point, heck, let's just say we push the payload not even to the first point, halfway to the first point. Why am I jinxing myself like this? Let's say that we reach halfway to the first point. Basically, then we see how it goes after that whole round is over. And they try to see if they can get it a meter further. Just 1 meter further, or maybe even less than a meter further. Just a little bit further than what we did. And see if they have the skill to surpass us. And so whoever does have the skill to surpass each other wins. And it's up there. You see that? Man, it's so crafty. I'm gonna try to reach it. Nice. Already got it. Incoming. God damn it. No. I didn't know where that was. Not looking good for us. Do I have to go, Ryan? God damn it. I need to go through shields anyway, doesn't it? Let's see if I can get a pick with this. And I have to play the corners. That Mercy is just really powering them all up. Right under my shield. Not my final bonus. Gotta push, gotta push. Here we go. I wasn't waiting for this, but well, that'll do something, I guess. Got a support. It was a heal for a heal. I think we got the one I was targeting to hit. Damn it! No, no, no! Touch, 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 touch. We literally like made it halfway to point A, like I said in my hypothetical scenario. I should have kept my mouth shut.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
Okay.
Together then strikes them down.
It might be a tall order, but want to try taking fewer hits this time?
Complaining already? This is what you're paid for.
I'm getting paid. What's up?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Aerial position. Stop the payload.
Shield activated. Bring on the fight.
Oh man, that feeling down instantly. Good.
I'm not through just yet.
From the bone, Orchard.
My greetings.
Alright, let's touch.
Play of the game.
Ravi. significantly shorter than I thought. I might have to go again. That doesn't go into my ranking because that was a loss. But it is recorded, obviously. Trying so hard to find a game with people by skill level. It's easier to find a game that goes well. Sorry, it's easier to find a game after you do a game that goes well. Because you probably lessen the chances of people avoiding you. I mean, I got put in games with like the same people several games in a row because I kept winning. The worse you do, the more people will avoid you. Which means that you're not going to be with those people. Which means that you have to find other people.
Together. Let me take the hits.
Login password. I'm in. Once you see these as teeth, you'll never see them the same again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Escort the base.
There was that. Maybe they'll be intimidated and be like, oh, that just my grabs, I got a shot. It is not true at all. I will not end up using any grabs. Or right click, yeah. Please do not feed Zarya.
Don't tilt her. You got this. Speeding up.
I had my freaking Matrix out if I could. But that's weird. one wants to say hi anymore. Blade! Okay. I probably could have stopped that. Like purple.
Don't tilt, Hana! You got this!
I bomb. They seem to place a strategic. Oh god, Bastion's all over the place. Oh god, I don't have a good feeling about this. Alright, I'll take it. Should have expected that. I would not have done that so early. Well, I guess he did it anyway. Come on, let me in! Oh my god, I got a double remake kill! Come on! Pull us skill! I want to pick up on this over here! You know, like chaos, a double remake kill, what? Okay. I guess we're not done yet.
Your end is within my reach.
Nothing gets past me! Neutralizing projectile! Initiate defense matrix! Enemy here!
I took a lot out of him, but he was shielded. Got him. All those right clicks. I'm just charging her up. I should have looked away. Yeah, look at that. She's so heavily charged. Alright. I can eat those more orbs that Moira tosses, the red ones. They do a lot of damage to my team, specifically if they're in crowded areas like this. If you didn't get Sound Barrier out, you gotta be very easy. So I try to eat them as much as I can. Let's just try to regroup and touch one last time. I'm gonna get bombed. Half a minute. I might have grab again. No. I might try to stop us from touching with it. Nice. Also nice. I might be able to hold on to bomb. Oh fucking shit! You're kidding me. You're kidding me. My internet totally dropped. Like it hasn't done that. It hasn't done that since I got this new computer. Why does it keep doing that? These like 10-second drops. What the heck? Why can't I keep the right Wi-Fi? got out of my mech and he used Deadeye, which means that he was able to target me instantaneously and he didn't have to wait. Yeah, that was not good. That was a bad time to do that. I didn't know that he was going to Deadeye. I probably would have been dead anyway, but it increased the odds by a lot. Oh, God. I don't.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
They're going Zarya again?
Initiating combat.
Oh God! Wow, I got it deflected! I got it deflected at me. I was like, they don't have no reset. I got it deflected by the Genji right back at me. That was insane. A little bit discouraging, but... Got her. But they got her Moira. Did it go behind us? We're in a bad way. Last night, 3 straight wins. Today it's gonna be 2 straight losses. Well, that's just how it goes for any skill level, really. They probably have grab. I'm probably gonna use it once this Soundbreaker wears off. I'm being babysat by these supports so bad. Oh man, they're with clutch. Got her. God damn it. That was the opposite of what I wanted to do. Maybe I can still... I'm on all cooldowns. We're using a whole lot, way too much. We're not gonna be able to support ourselves if we keep using it. Man, this is gonna be rough. Okay, we're gonna have Soundbreaker. Maybe Coalescence if she could really do a whole lot. Okay. Lucio's catching up. He's almost here. Alright. Here we go. I have a minute. You still eat those orbs? Just stall him.
There's a test subject.
it off in one big fight. Sweet! Good job. Got him! Wallace is in. Javelin onto the Zarya. And do we get the kill? We just use Pulse. No kill on the Zarya. Unfortunately, she's just gonna come right back. They know they have to touch. Got her! I almost have Terra Surge, and it's gonna be good because they're all gonna be in one place! Oh, I didn't mean to hit you there. Here we go! I did not want to wait for the whole charge. Gotcha! God, you're gonna throw on my side! No! Oh god, can we finish them all off before... Let's all come down to the Tracer. Just kill the Tracer! Let's kill the Tracer and that overtime will drop like a rock! They've got a Winston! They're touching with Winston now! They made a swap. Okay, we got the Tracer, but can we get the Winston? Winston didn't touch! Oh my god. What happened with Winston there? Did you just like, did he step off? Because he was totally there. I mean, like, at least. I would say no. My highlight is definitely that double remote. Okay. That was a pretty good play.
Thanks for the love.
Does this put me at 80? It does! We reached tier 80, guys. It took longer than usual, but there's been a lot of games that I've been playing lately. You know? So I haven't had that much time for Overwatch. Baldur's Gate, Starfields. And... Okay, so Null Trooper, Jump Jet, Slicer, Breacher, Subjugator, Vulture, Charger, and Null Titan. I only have 20 days to get through these, so I usually have a lot more time. But, it's okay. I mean, none of these really stand out to me like the last season, but they're good to have. I'm gonna see how far I can get. Oh, this is pretty sweet. Oh god. She's so nice to spiders. Let's make it my main. Mythic. So now I've got all the mythic pieces. And I get this and this. So customize. I think what I like best. I'm gonna go with the hood. Interesting colors. I'm gonna go with the one with the orb hood and these colors. Probably. Ah, that's good. Alright, and as for, well, let's endorse actually. I think that the supports did a really good job. I've got two. One's a quick plug in.
Brimming with biolight. Can't have it get worse. Take cover. The tree's gone.
Yeah, so, someone dies during my play of the game. I did a really good job. Yeah, I'm guessing this is gonna be the double remake kill. Here we go. Boom. Just trying to get the Reaper, ended up getting Genji as well. He has to fight with him, so I was really happy about that. Coolest is just making things better.
The payload has reached the
I mean, if we got stopped there, that's around where they got stopped. So like, what if we just If we got stopped there, would we even have won? I think maybe, because I think we were closer to the point A than... or point B than they were. And one move Splatoon has ruined your mood? It's been doing that a lot lately. You can chat with me about it on Telegram. Because I'm going to actually raid off before it gets too late. But I gotta find out who to raid off to. I did mention Locke earlier, so let's go to Locke, because they're doing Starfield. Thank you so much for being here, it's appreciated. I will probably see you guys around midnight, Central Time, or like 11:58 p.m. Central Time, something like that. I like to start like right before midnight. And technically I count it as the stream for the day before. Something's gotta change. It should technically be the stream probably for the day that it's mostly on. Streaming at night messes things up. So, yeah, Locke's doing some Starfield. Olivia, if you want to text me about Splatoon, you can. I will still be up for a while. Give me a second. I will set up the raid. Thank you guys for being here. Bye.